Yo, hello, 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 hello. I cannot even begin to describe the amount of things that has happened and has occurred in the last year. When I was younger, I used to be so afraid of stagnation. I used to be so afraid because I was in 8th grade or 7th grade or even 6th grade. And I just felt like life would never change. And life for any 6th grader or 7th grader, 8th grader isn't good. And I was no exception. And so when you have this perception that life just doesn't change, you think to yourself, oh well, this sucks. If only I could tell that little 6th grader now, boy, you better calm down, because life gets a little bit crazy once you turn 22, my man. Let me tell you. Your boy Vexarone is 24, 2-4 now. I'm mid-20s. I'm unk status. I'm old. The boy's old now. So I got life lessons I could spit out here. Not really. I'm learning. I'm learning a lot. I've been through many different mentalities, all in an attempt to sort of quote-unquote fix my mental health. And you know what, man? I've realized lately that, when it comes to relaxation, when it comes to understanding yourself, when it comes to understanding myself, it's actually very similar to, or the way you can handle it, I find the most effective way to handle it is kind of handle it like the gym. In the last 2 or maybe a year and a half, I, for some reason, just became very obsessed with the gym. I'm not pushing pavement, every day, right? Look at these hands, you don't know hard work. No, I hit the gym up, and I actually went every day for months. It didn't matter if I was traveling for work. It didn't matter if I was going on vacation. Doesn't matter if I was just chilling out, tired. I just went to the gym. And even nowadays, I still go 4 to 5 days a week, 4 to 5 days a week. It doesn't really matter if I'm tired or not. I just kind of go. It's my bare minimum. And I realize, if we're both coming from a place where you're sort of you're always here, you're always in this elevated, almost frightened state of mind when you're talking to people, when you're doing various activities, when you're just trying to live your normal day-to-day. A huge part of that might come from a lack of understanding in yourself, and also it could be a whole sort of thing. It could be a lack of self-compassion, a lack of kindness towards yourself. It could be the fact that your physical needs might not be met in terms of how much sleep you're getting. If you're taking your vitamin D pills, take your vitamin D. Oh, it's important. Spitting out the facts, y'all. I'm just sorry. There's a whole host of factors, and I am no therapist. So keep that in mind. But these are just sort of observations that I've made. And in any case, when it comes to my mental health and how I handle it lately, I think a lot of frustrations might come from a place of, a lot of frustration might come because you're just not solving it. You think to yourself, oh, if I understand my family history, or the things that hurt me in the past, or little things that might have affected me, then it's gonna fix it. And it's it's definitely gonna help to understand, but I've kind of realized that there might not be a quick fix, and there might not ever be a full fix. What I can do though is just kind of treat this situation, our heightened state, as sort of a gym situation, where every single day I practice self-compassion. Every single day we practice some self-affirmations. Every single day we practice a little bit of mindfulness. And it doesn't really matter how you feel, we're just gonna do it. So, shall we do it? Okay, cool. Let's do it. Self-affirmations, first of all. Congratulations. You have a lot of things going on throughout your day, but here you are. You made it another day. I'm proud of you. Why should you be proud of yourself? Because your value is never derived from your achievements. You can never have someone love you more because you did XYZ action. Your value is derived simply by being you and by existing. And so by the mere fact that you are existing, it's okay for me to congratulate you and validate you, and you should absolutely be validating yourself as well. So congrats on making it out today. 2, congrats on working so hard. You are a hard worker, and maybe even more than hard worker, you care a lot. By the mere fact that you are always thinking, always rummaging and thinking about how you handled certain situations, how you potentially could have done it better. Potentially you beat yourself up over past circumstances. Listen, I'm not saying that we should always be harping on the past, but I do think that all those actions, all those thoughts, everything like that, it sort of signifies the fact that you care. And so you must be a very caring person if you're in this camera and you see me here. You must be a very caring person who cares about how you portray yourself and the level of impact that you are actually going to create and influence in this world. That's you. That's a lot. Good job. Other things. Congratulations on having a level of self-love. What do I mean by that? I'm not saying I love me every single day. Maybe not necessarily. But did you drink a glass of water today? Did you maybe get a little bit of steps in? Maybe even some push-ups in? A little bit of a routine going on? Did you do your homework? Did you get your work done? Did you feed yourself? Self-love isn't necessarily a feeling. Self-love is an act. By the mere fact that you're watching this ASMR video, or the mere fact that you're looking at other resources, it shows you that you actually love yourself, despite how you might feel in the current moment. So congratulations on loving yourself. Let's talk about a bit of reassurance, moving away from self-affirmations, going into the reassurance. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. Look at me. You big, you meatball. You worry ball. Stop. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be alright. Okay? Life moves fast. Time moves on. If we can't get stuck there. The biggest reassurance that we have in life is that time moves on, time heals, time passes, and regardless of how you might feel about the word change, you're going to change. And you know what? You always change for the better. There's literally no such thing as changing for the worst. Actually, there is. Don't be a racist, y'all. That's weird. But you get what I'm saying. For the most part, you're not changing for the like, you get what I'm saying. Like, you're fine. And as long as your intentions are there, you're fine. If you become a psychopath, that's on you. Just get out the channel. But if you're kind of person who like really cares about where you're going, then I think that's just gonna tell you that you're on the right path by the fact that you care enough already. We're gonna be okay. All the things, all your priorities right now, it might be your priorities in the future, and it might not be as well. Our values are going to change, and all we can do right now is be in the moment and just let us know right now, we're good, you're okay, and you're awesome. Alright, you deserve a little bit of sleep. Lastly, the physical is just as important as the mental. So physically, let's breathe a little bit, y'all. Like seriously, like 3, 2, 1, deep breath. and in, and out, and in, and out. You got this. You got this. Take the chance right now to realign with yourself and understand yourself once again. Don't pull too heavily on one side of yourself, saying, oh, I only love this side of me, and I just want to hide away when this side of me comes out. Nope. All sides of you are important. Sometimes you're going to feel like you're on the top of the world, and that's the side you want to show so much. But when you're tired, when you're upset, when you feel a little bit nervous, you get, oh no, I don't want to show myself. No. Both sides matter. Regardless of what side you are on, it deserves to be seen by this world. It deserves to be seen, most importantly, by you. All portions of yourself are loved and accepted tonight. We work in the now. We do not overthink. We have the ability to process situations that are happening around us, and you can decide right now how much space do you really want to take inside of that head of yours. I am a major sufferer of overthinking, and it's bad. It's really bad. I'll be the first one to admit, I cry to myself once a day. Like, it's so stifling. Like, my heart feels like it's chained up, and my throat tightens up, and I feel very suffocated. And it's very difficult to handle social situations when you're feeling this way. But it's important to just recognize right now, I don't even know where I was kind of going with this, to be honest with you. Even that side of me, it's like, okay, I recognize you. I see you. I'm going to take a deep breath. I recognize that we're here for one moment, but for right now, we can try our best to put things aside and be present in this moment. Because mental health is the same thing as your physical health. No matter how you feel, you just kind of have to go. And no matter how you feel, you gotta give yourself those affirmations. You gotta give yourself reassurance. And you have to make sure that you're being mindful in your breathing and you're fully accepting of yourself, because you matter. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Official video is over. Now I'm just gonna yap. Guys, it's been a hell of a 2 years. Your boy got 2 promotions in 2 years. Yeah. Money. I'm now at the point in my life where I'm thinking a lot about self-actualization, which I understand is a privilege, but God, it's difficult, y'all. It's really difficult. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, I've realized that, like, I've like almost forgot what it means to sort of like express myself. Like, I don't, and like I'm a little bit like less creative than like when I was a teenager, and it's like it scares the crap out of me. So I'm like, dude, all I do is like watch TikToks all day, and then like and like I cook like meals that like are basically like for survival. Like, they're not even like that good tasting meals. So I'm like stressed out. But you know, I will say, like, I've made like a very intentional effort to be like the best version of myself, and I've dealt with a lot of heartbreak in the last like year or so, but I've also experienced a whole lot of good. And so I think what matters is that we're just consistently trying out new things, and we're experiencing. I wrote about this in my journal maybe a few months back, but I think like the biggest form of self-love you can give yourself is just to experience the world as fully as you can, and that both includes the good and your bad. And the rationale behind that is that if you love yourself, that means you want to maybe I'm not explaining this right. The way I see it is that, like, if you love yourself, you want to see who you are and the greatest version of who you are. And the only way you're going to become the greatest version of who you are is just by trying out those new things. So keep experiencing, keep loving, keep hurting, keep learning. You're smart. You're smart. Don't be all dumb and go, oh, I must do X to get Y. Learn to rely on your intuition, your emotional intuition. There's no such thing as this is equal that, this will get this will get this. You don't know. Sometimes crying to myself makes me feel better. Other times going to the gym makes me feel better. Other times it doesn't make me feel better. It's all about trial and error. And every single day is going to be a little bit different. But every single day, what are we going to do? We're always going to try, okay? But right now, like, calm the hell down, alright? Go to sleep. This is an ASMR video, so you should be able to go to sleep. My fault. Don't do the push-ups. Stop. Okay, that's enough. Go to sleep. Relax. Sleep matters a lot. And if you're not eating, you're swallowing. If you're not eating your vitamin D pills or your magnesium pills, start doing it, because I swear to God, I get like the best sleep of my life when I eat my pills. But yeah. Anyways, life is insane, and let me kind of tell you like where the crib is at right now. I'm not sure if you can see, but basically, I moved to like a really dope location for like super cheap, and it's really cool. I've like accomplished a lot of like the things that I really sort of like want, and I'm not really like the most motivated person, to be honest. The only thing I've ever really wanted in my life was like friendships, and TBH, I still kind of struggle with like friendships and like being open and being vulnerable, but like all of that is like literally just practice, and I'm working on it, okay? Stop. I'm working on it. And I've made some pretty good strides. Like, there are some people who I really enjoy talking to, and some relationships that I'm deepening. My family's in ruins right now, I won't lie. A lot of things kind of came out in the last year. I haven't spoken. I don't know. It's rough, guys. But the good part about all of it is that all of like the bad things have let me like sort of explore myself a bit more, and I've learned a lot about myself. And stop talking about myself. More importantly, I hope you're learning about yourself and you're continuing on to your journey. I don't know the next time we're gonna see each other. I know it sucks. Well, maybe it doesn't. Hopefully you remember me. Do you remember me? I don't know. Maybe I don't. But come on, I remember the OGs. I know the OGs. If you comment, I'm gonna know you. So, to those people who've known me for a bit and have had the pleasure of liking, or I've had the pleasure of you liking or commenting, and we've had the chance to get to know each other, I truly hope that you are growing. I hope that you are encouraged by the progress you've made, and I hope that you are proud of where you stand today. I hope that you practice self-compassion, patience, and kindness to yourself every single day, and I hope that you treat your body and your mind as, purely sounds biblical. I'm not a biblical guy. As openly as possible. Be experimental. Don't be judgmental. Be full of love. It's good to be a lover, I'm telling you. Don't let your heart sink. It's just not fun, you know? It's good to hurt, because it's going to allow you to be a better person, and it's going to allow you to be the best person to the people who really love you and appreciate you. And believe me, you are loved, and you are appreciated, and you will be loved even more, and you will be appreciated even more when the time comes. Live life well. Get some sleep. I'm gonna probably edit out the beginning of this video because I was kind of just rambling over nothing. But that's not important. I'm gonna miss you guys a lot, but live a good life and keep thinking big. Keep thinking big. Okay? Don't let go of things. Keep pushing forward, alright? That's important. You'll get some sleep. I'll catch you later.